Hello, I'll be reviewing this PLAT 3 Rocket Racoon player here. I do like his funny crosshair a little bit, and I do like the other Punisher with you as well. That's the most important part. A lot of people hate Racoon, but I think he's actually good. Okay, so you're straight towards the portal. Half your team has followed the call out there. Okay. That's a risky TP from Strange. Okay, that's good. I like this, actually. You realize how bad your Strange's TP was, so you repositioned into your backline. That was good. And you placed your res, which is also good. You have no idea how many Rocket mains don't actually do that. Okay, so your Spider-Man actually uses the res because he fell off the map. And then he dies again, okay. So that guy's just feeding. I'd say... Okay, wait, I'll mention it after. Okay. I think your team loses anyway, but the fact you die second is not good. I think Rocket has infinite range, really. So his heal balls have infinite range, so you can just play from here. You can play from here, or even like high ground here. I'd say more. This is better though. Further back in your backline means you're less likely you're gonna get hit by the spam that's gonna be here. It's the safest position, really. And if you get shot at, you can just duck behind the cover here. You have way more options to not die here than you were to be here. Because if you're here, if you need to duck to safety, you need to dash back and then dash again. That's 2 dashes. But other than that, nothing much you can do here. The Spider-Man just feeds. This fight, at least. The other thing you need to focus on is your ult timings and your infinite timings. Your infinite ammo timings. Those are like the 2 things that are really important as well. I think best case is you coordinate your Punisher, but you can also just tell when the right timing is. So... Ooh, that's a good group roll from them. Oh my god. Okay, good res. You should drop your infinite sometime soon. This is actually... I say again, you're a bit too close to your tanks there. You can play just further away. I do like you using the team up here with Groot. It's kind of funny. We should probably get off him now. Okay, yeah.
You're welcome. You get a weapon. You get a weapon.
Again, I'd say you're too close. You're getting hit by the Moon Knight arcs, which means you're way too close. Again, you can just be here. Here, anywhere. Just not as close. Not here. Just not in point, basically.
The moon haunts you.
Ooh. Wait, so let's go back a second, because they use Groot ult on you guys. So why are you not healing your team at the moment? I think you standing still here to shoot the arc is a bit complacent. Still, gotta think about. There's actually 2 tanks within the LOS of you. Still, you don't actually know that, so that's a bit risky. First of all, and your Groot gets Groot ulted. You should be properly healing him here, because he's very likely going to die. I know you're placing res down, but you need to be quick. You need to be like quick on it, kinda. I don't think that res location is entirely safe either.
This is real firepower.
I think by the time you rocket ult there, two people from the enemy are already dead. I think it's a bit of a waste there.
The twig's all grown up.
So I'd say at this point you should be looking to move your res, because you placed this in a rush. you got to think about how vulnerable it is from this flank here. Just a standard res here would be fine.
Aren't these things a symbol of life?
I'll patch you up.
I appreciate you.
That's really early. That was super early. There's nothing there. Nothing really. Okay, you still get fantastic somehow, but I say that's really early still. None of the reason it's early is because when you initially thrust it, no tanks were an LOS of it. Like, the fight hasn't even begun. Their tanks are still walking back from spawn. It just gets to Mr. Fantastic because he's feeding. He was probably like dead anyways because he was feeding.
I'm good to go. My good deed. Someone scratch my back.
So I think that infinite's a bit wasted. So another thing to mention as Rocket is the same theory as Invis Woman. You kind of want to be hitting as many allies as possible, and the further back you are, the more likely you are to do that. The further back you are, the more allies you can see, and effectively, the more allies you can actually hit with your AoE heals. So you're playing too close still, is my point.
I'll get you next time.
The keyholes are more. I'll patch you up.
Ooh, unlucky on the reload time there, but he does get rezzed. Okay, not bad.
I'll patch you up.
They're spotted bad guys. There they are. Us against the world. Oh, I catch it.
Heal your Spider-Man here. You're actually one of the few healers that can heal Spider-Man. Just chuck a single heal orb at him. Maybe like one here, one here. If you heal him. Okay, Punisher dies again. You have ult, which is important. You miss your healing on Cloak there. And you choose not to ult. Do not ult now, is the question. Do not ult here. Okay, good. I like that. I like you didn't ult really late. You held it for the next fight, which is okay. I feel like it was slightly winnable there though, the fight in general.
I'll patch you up.
I'll get you next time. Glory is almost yours.
So they have support ults now, which is not good for your damage boosting ult. But maybe you can force one.
This is real firepower.
Ooh. How is he alive right now?
Fantastic.
How are you alive as a whole?
Keep fighting until we have a winner.
My good deed. I'll patch you up.
Okay.
You get a weapon. You get a weapon. You get a weapon.
Same mistake as before, actually. But I'll wait for the fight to finish. You have a dash still. But that's okay, that's good response.
Thanks.
You don't need to stay on them for that long either.
Us against the world. The moon haunts you. This is real
You have res soon.
firepower.
So ideally, you don't want to be looking back at your team as Rocket. You should always be facing one direction, and the way you do this is being the furthest one back. If you're forced to look back, then your healing is going to be less efficient because your ball's hitting not your entire team.
Love battlefield medicine. I'm doing this my way. Scratch my back.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
So let's look at the fight as a whole, because it was very winnable in my point of view. So let's look at this again. Okay, the res is actually really far back. That's first thing. Res should be more like here, about here. Two reasons: your teammate gets back faster, and it's more likely to catch on in their backline. The res, because it's about, I think the res range is about 30 meters. I think. That's fine. But this is when you start making a mistake. It starts about here. You have no, like, there's no reason as a rocket to actually do this. You can just be, ideally about here or here, just be spamming your right clicks to your entire team here. You don't have to look back or anything. That's like your ideal situation here. And the fact you get caught in Groot ult is really not good either. And again, your healing's AoE, so you have no reason to be in the enemy invis ult. You just chuck your heal orbs from here, and just heal your Groot still. That's another mistake. You almost die because of it. And also, actually, the big one is that I think your two teammates in the backline die because you went inside. If you were here, you might have seen them and healed them. And I think Squirrel Girl dies as well. That's 3 potential teammates you could have saved.
Mess with the amazing Spider-Man.
Potentially. No telling what actually happens, but there's a huge potential they live. So you guys lost first. Not ideal, but still very, very winnable. You still have the Punisher. And I do like you putting your res beacons down, so your teammates get armor packs and stuff, and jump packs. I do like that. And you cancel it too, that's good. Okay, so where do you decide to put your res? I'd place the res further back because I think there's a potential angle they shoot it from here. Just about here, I'd say. They could flank here, I suppose, but I don't think there's not really a safe spot for the res here. Maybe on the right here as well.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
Like I don't think that's necessary. He's probably gonna, yeah, he's probably looking at you for a bit. Same issue with the positioning here. You're just not. Why you're so far forward as Rocket. The reason you're forced to make like heal like this is because you're not far enough back. Remember, you can your orbs can bounce too. So if you play here, you can just bounce the. If anyone's flanking on your team, you can just bounce it off like these walls to heal their flank. Your flankers. But this character has no reason to be so far forward. You just perma backline in this character. I like that you wait. I like that you waited for your dash to cross. I do like that. Okay, I just want to look at your team stats. Ooh, that's not good. That's slightly unlucky, but that's not good. That's not a good way to die.
Fantastic! Oh, this is a nice spot.
I like the res. Unlucky there. He gets rezzed. Yeah, this is the average Rocket gameplay, really. You should have been doing this from the start, really. This is the ideal Rocket position. You can just stand still and heal. You have Rocket ult to work with. You should probably rotate low ground now and not stand still. Okay, wait. Before we go any further, you should probably okay. Hear me out. You should probably avoid healing your team at this point, or rather, not heal so much as your Rocket. Reason: you already have ult charge, right? So your healing is actually not building into anything. Meanwhile, your cloak actually needs to build her ult still. So, meaning you should probably give her more heals. You should probably let her heal so she builds her ult faster. Especially since she's the only support ult. Like, defensive support ult you have. I like the rocket booster here. I actually like it here. Oh my god. Jump scare. Oh my god. Heal Storm though. Okay. Unlucky on not healing Storm there. But she gets rezzed. This fight is still winnable for them. Oh, never mind, it's not. Heal your cloak here. Just that's literally it. It makes things so much easier. You just play further back. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Like Storm dying there is potentially on you.
Feels like the spirit of the city just faded away.
I'm just dying. You're welcome. The moon haunts you.
Then Moon Knight's building ult quickly.
This is real firepower.
So this is the one time you should be DPSing. Anytime there's a defensive support ult going on, you should be DPSing. Mainly speaking. That rocket ult again. Yeah, that's fine. I agree with that. The rocket ult. You did lose your infinite ammo from Punisher. So that makes things interesting slightly. Your team decides to portal. You missed the core or something. Dude, I feel bad for the Strange bro. He's been making the call to TP and none's followed it. Although to be fair, his TPs are kind of bad. This is good. I like this. Although you should be healing Rocket here. Storm here, sorry. Okay, nice. As long as you stay in this position. Okay, this is fine too. Okay, I like that. I like that. Except you dropped. I almost liked it. I think this is good. This is good because you can heal most of your team. Actually, wait, never mind. Because Storm dies here. She does get rezzed, which is fine. A bit too tunnel visioned on your tanks here. Why not? Oh, surprised she didn't rocket ult there. Like a rocket ult might have been big there. When your Strange hits that ult, probably should have rocket ulted her. I imagine the amount of people that might have died there. Yeah, I think the main issue, no rocket ult. And I think oh my god, the hell is almost killing you. You guys did get 45% though, which is good. You have rocket ult still, which is good. So you should probably use it about now.
This is real firepower.
Annoyingly, you haven't placed your res down before the fight. Your cloak actually dies first, so placing your res down would have got you back your second healer. Just first thing to point out. You can self heal yourself here, you know. Yeah, main issue is you didn't place res. You need to direct your cloak there, even if she does feed to Penny ult, Penny spiders.
Half of the mission area. Keep going.
I think your cloak tried to cloak ult, but ran into spider mines and died. That res is too far, actually, too far back.
You're welcome.
I don't think that reaches the point, actually.
More dangerous? Enemy in front of us.
Against the world.
I think this is too close to your team. Remember the fact you have infinite range. Infinite range does so much for you. You can play as far back as you need to. You can play here even and just heal. You still have the same effect as healing your team. Probably more even. If you play far back, you don't get caught by anything like a Groot ult, for example. You do res this time, so that's a lot. That's better at least.
I'll patch you up.
I mean, the general gist of this VOD is basically you're not playing far enough back.
Relay deploy. It ain't cheap.
A couple of ult-like timings have been not so great either. Okay, I mean, you're just touching for last fight. That's, I guess.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
Fantastic.
I don't think this is an issue with your character, because I think Rocket, the game was very winnable with a Rocket here. So yeah, generally just play further back. Play further back so you heal more of your team, have more awareness. The further back you play, the more awareness you have of where your teammates are playing, basically. And because of that, you can see who to heal at the right time. You need to also bounce your shots more too. Your balls bounce a lot, so you can just heal with wall bounces. And then a couple of just ults and infinite timings that are a bit off. And that's it, basically. I think you playing better. I think it's not just your fault, but you playing better might have tipped the game to your balance.